Well guys, what is the crack? It's Thursday, no, it's Wednesday. I'm running super late to a evening performance of Legally Blonde over in Dublin at the, not really sure if you can see it over there, but it's over in the Broadcast Theatre. I haven't been to the Broadcast Theatre in a while. I'm running super late. My training was super late. I'm going to meet Cara and her sister there. Sorry if I sound out of breath because I'm walking super quickly. Going to go meet them in the theatre now, so I'm going to run to the theatre as quickly as I can. I'm about 15 minutes late. I should have been there 15 minutes ago. And the show starts in about 15 minutes also. Hate being late. I like to get to the theatre and actually relax, so I'll get back to you when I get there. Finally met at the theatre. Okay, first off we got Cara.
Hello.
We got Cara's sister Stella. I apologise for rushing earlier. I was like running, I was so late for the train. No, that's the show. Cara and I saw this production 8 years ago in London.
First show we ever saw together.
First show we ever saw together was Legally Blonde. So we're seeing it now after all these years in, and you know what?
Looks good.
It looks good and it's a lot smaller, and I like it smaller because when I went to London they made the production smaller than the Broadway production, and I liked that because I felt like it made more intimate. It kind of focused it all on the material as opposed to like the huge big sets.
The opening is not as much fun. I think the
in
set
London or on Broadway?
The set for the opening on Broadway is more fun.
Because it's more like chaos and stuff going on.
It's more dramatic.
A lot more fun, a lot more going on. But yeah, so I love this production. It was my first musical I ever saw. I'm still out of breath, I apologise, but we're going to get back to you at the interval and let you know our thoughts. We are during the interval of Legally Blonde. I'm loving it, but here's our thoughts.
Okay, opener, they came out on lights, and it was a little bit flat energy-wise, was it not?
It was flat energy-wise because they're lacking part of the cast.
Are they?
They're no, as in there's a smaller
There's
cast.
a small cast, no. I thought, because they came out, and the choreography for the opener is usually so energetic, and then it came out seated, and I felt like it brought the energy down.
That's true.
But then you went harmonies, and I was like, the vocals were better than I've ever heard them in the openings. They obviously were like, we're going to kill the vocals and do simpler choreography so that they could vocalize better. I imagine what their idea was. Which, like, obviously, I don't know, I'm like, I thought it was beautiful, and I thought the singing was beautiful, but I thought that the actual opening,
it wasn't as good as the original. It was lacking energy, but definitely the harmonies were better than the London production. The design, I agree, is a bit, no, I don't say cheap, because cheap isn't the word for it.
It's my issue with the design. I feel like they have went for, with the costumes, they have went for like an early 2000s nostalgia look.
Do you agree it's updated?
Which doesn't work for me. Because they've changed it. So they've updated it by making it nostalgic. And now it's far away enough. Someone's wearing a rabba skirt, someone's wearing like a halter neck. Like it's all very like early 2000s. But I think that with the cartoony set, I think that's what makes it look a little bit.
It's flashy, yeah. It's flashy. It's like they weren't on the same page.
They weren't on the same page. Is how I feel about the design. But
I think the cast is killing it.
The cast, Emmett and Elle, are phenomenal.
As is the entire cast. The only guy I didn't like initially, I kept looking to you, was, I don't know if you agree, but the Pressure Callahan. He comes across really sleazy, but almost too sleazy.
Because I feel like it's not going to be, not to spoil it, but like it's not going to be enough of a turn. Because when I've seen more of it before, he's been like really like over the top in his characterization, whereas I think this guy is playing him like a little more subtly.
Nonchalant.
He's a little more, he's not quite so kind of like, oh, I'm such this kind of sleazy guy. Like,
I don't think he's like a bad.
He's not as like much of a villain.
He's not as much of a villain.
I feel like Callahan is way more villainy than I have seen him, and then Warner is less villainy.
I think as well with the Emmett. Emmett is clearly beefy.
Yeah.
And like it's so hard to believe of him as like a nerd. I don't want to stereotype.
For his first costume, he looked kind of scrawny, and then he came out with a jumper, and we were both
and we looked at each other like, damn, he's packing underneath.
Yeah, no, he's hot.
He did. It was when he came out for the scene. He's
when
wearing
they're studying,
he's wearing a sweater, and he looked beefy. Bless him. But oh my god, I'm obsessed with Elle Woods.
Yeah,
I'm going to find out her name before I leave, but honest to God, I think she is the best overall Elle Woods. I really, really mean that. I really think this production, they're really utilising the small ensemble they have, and I think it really works.
I was going to say, I feel like them play as an ensemble are like so much fun. There's such a nice energy between them. I'm
obsessed with the girl playing Elle. I genuinely think that she's my favourite Elle Woods that I've seen. She can really sing it in her acting choices.
Seriously.
Her acting choice I adore. I love the girl playing Paulette.
She's having a great time. It's
a nice production, it's a really good production, and the girl playing Elle, I'm thrilled to get to see her because I feel like she's giving it her all. Anyways, we'll get back later on the show. Out of Legally Blonde, just all like left there. This production is actually really, really nice. Very different to the other productions of Legally Blonde I've seen. Now I saw it twice in London, so that was obviously the one that had just come from Broadway. The direct transfer basically now was slightly minimalised for London, but just slightly. Again, I didn't love the design. We were talking about the design afterwards. Didn't love the design. It was a bit too cartoony. Now I knew it was going to be cartoony and very colourful from things I read on it. Oh my goodness, I hope I got her name right. All I know is definitely her first name is Rebecca. But the understudy for Elle Woods was incredible. Like genuinely, I loved her entire portrayal. She didn't ham it up as much as she usually would. She sung the hell out of it, and she also just a gorgeous wee actress. Guy playing Warner was fantastic as well. He was good. Like we were saying though, like Warner's a bit of a dick. He didn't really play up to be a dick too much throughout. He actually felt quite empathetic at the end when you kind of felt sorry for him when Elle didn't choose him in the end. The guy playing, sorry, that was about Emmett. That was about Warner. Sorry, the guy playing Emmett then was also very, very nice. Truthfully, we were saying how strong the cast was. Myself, Cara and Stella, we all really adored the cast. Smaller cast, which is evident. It was evident a smaller cast, but also the mega mix at the end was really, really fun. So we really enjoyed the performance. I definitely consider going to see it again, just to have fun. Pleasantly surprised in the best way possible. Because initially I was so excited. I love a good understudy. So when I saw that Lucy Jones wasn't on, I was like, oh my goodness, yes, there's an understudy on for Elle. I'm sure she's going to kill it, and totally whacked it out of the park. But no, really good production. Is this as good as the London production? I don't know, but design wise, no. Cast wise, it was definitely on par. So yeah, very happy. There was some slight differences from the London production. Like there's one bit at the start where Elle prolongs one of her notes, and the line so bride is more implied, but she really held out the bride is implied thing. Held it out so much so that the rest of the cast were able to come on stage. Obviously it was a creative decision to have her hold on to that note, but there's a lot of other things. Well, they added, because the female chorus in general, because the ensemble was a lot smaller, they added the male chorus into part of the opening number. I thoroughly agree about the beginning of the show where Cara was saying how the show started off quite flat, and it did start off flat because the way the show opened, it didn't open with the show didn't open with the house and all the girls popping their heads out of the windows, and the London Broadway production started off instead of them actually on stage like cycling bikes, which I guess I understand that trying to take making it slightly original, but it just did start flat. But because it started flat, it was actually kind of, not that it benefited the show, but it meant that the show was able to get like a lot better as the show went on. Felt slightly more feminine, or like feminist, which was great, because at the very end of the show they had the four main gals leads come on stage to bow. Something I hadn't seen done before. The only cast members I didn't particularly like, or I'm not going to say I didn't like them, I just didn't enjoy their particular portrayal, was Professor Callahan. Brooke Wyndham was fantastic. Again, I'll throw up their names of the actresses and actors who are playing these people. And I'm not trying to diss anyone or say they didn't do a good job, because they all did a great job. Just that particular portrayal I did not enjoy. It was so nice to go out to see some theatre during the week. And that's so silly, because I've seen this is my 5th production to see in the space of 3 or 4 weeks, which is bizarre. I usually don't see this much theatre. Well, that's a total lie, actually. I see a lot of theatre when I'm in New York, several productions in a couple of weeks. But yeah, happy out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That's all I'm going to do for today, so bye.